Where's the button? There it is. I found the button. That's a blank screen. Why is that not working? Uh-oh. Here we go. Game. Ah! That scared the hell out of me. Okay. How are you? Where's Twitch? Where is it? Where can I see my phone? Let's just start with a bit of a franchise that, well, this is the first franchise I started streaming, and the first game I actually streamed as well, which is quite interesting. How are we all doing? Sunday the 14th of September, my birthday. Where are we? You are live. Yes. Congratulations. I am live. Alright. Cool. To be honest, I'm kind of down for a bit of Simpsons music. Let's not loop it, but let's do that. There we go. Alright, so the plan. Plan's simple. What we want to do is prepare. This is not fit what I'm trying to do. No. No. Maybe not. Some of the times I just out crazy myself. Alright, so what we're going to do then. I've got a bit of a plan. And by bit of a plan, I mean I don't have a plan at all and I'm going to make this up. But that is fine. So what we're going to do is... What is my brain trying to think of? Oh, that's it. So, when we last left off, we were expanding the base. We were looking at expanding the frigate, and we were taking things just that little bit further. So, I've got some good news. The base is being expanded on. The reason I'm not doing that is because I've obviously got my ship. But, what I noticed when I was on the planet was that there's these big sort of snaky things that come out of the ground. And I was like, ooh. That's fun. So I figured, oh, I could probably look at potentially getting a new outpost or something like that. And that might be quite cool to do. Can I? There we go. I can now actually see. Wow. I do like having the activity feed on Twitch. I can see you lovely human beings. So what the plan is today, if I just resume my previous design. So this was what I was working on last time. I said that I still need to get another engine to make it balanced on this side. That is still the plan. However, I'm a little bit short on the old money. So, actually, that's just give me an idea. You there, because you give credits, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Kill 25 creatures, kill 8 sentinels. Uranium. Collect 250 uranium. Kill 8 sentinels. Okay. I'll think about that then. But am I in the right system? He wonders. He wanders, he wanders, he wanders. He is, I think. Okay, so what I thought would be cool is to try and build potentially another base in another system so that we've got another point of call. Yeah, this is a different system. So I thought we'd go planet hunting. Yay! So this is one system I literally picked out of random, but what we do have is a slightly, well, this ship has been upgraded to help with that plan. Let's try and get into the atmosphere. What we got? Can't see anything. Oh, that's why it's water. Okay. That's why. Ah, this is one of those water planets. Okay, that's a bit of a problem because this ship cannot go into water. Okay. That's a bit annoying. I wonder, because technically that would mean the vast majority of that would be water-based planets, yeah, as it says there. So, if we have a look here, yeah, see these aren't water-based. So, if we have a look, that's water as well. Water as well. Water, water, water. Dissonant, that might be worth going to. What about water, water? It'd be handy to have something a bit closer. Out of range, that's a bit annoying. Ooh. What if we go, because here, there. Let's see what that's got to offer. But yeah, I think I've got a plan. Think keyword. Ooh. Corvax, critical, engineering. Okay. Well, there's a set of Corvettes. Unmapped ancient bones, paraffin, sodium. That seems good to me. Let's go and have a look at it. It might be that as we get closer we get pirate scans and bits like that. Because that looks like... yeah. So that's a Corvette system we could have a look at. That's a freighter. I was thinking freighter. Out of curiosity, can I dock and have a look at this one? Because my current one is a... I think it's a B. Pretty sure it is. So if we can get more than a B, that would be very nice. What have we got here? I don't think I can take this one over. Usually it's when it's got conflicts or bits like that. Da 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 da. Yeah. Offer to buy the freighter. C class, 5 mil. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So I can actually buy the freighter. That's interesting. So it's less money. 15 slots. It's not as good. Okay. Interesting. I still feel quite happy in the knowledge of the fact that we're gonna just build one. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'd quite like to finish building mine today. Just gonna have a look at its planet, because this one has ancient bones, fungal mold. So if we do space, see what we get with this one. Ooh. This looks interesting. If we could find like a crashed ship or something like that, that might be pretty cool to see. It's a nice little starting planet though. Big old rock. This looks to be quite gassy actually. Don't know if I fancy another gassy planet. Right, let's see. Let's see. Lots of rock. I'm not feeling it. Looks pretty desolate. But looks can be very deceiving. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Hi, Corvette builder. Yes. Nerd Nerfer, welcome. Welcome. That is the aim of the game today. To finish building, well, and to build a Corvette. Don't know how well it's going to go. But, yeah, the aim of the game for me today, just started building it. It is difficult, yeah. Because I think the thing is that you've got to get... Well, I'll show you what I mean, actually, rather than trying to explain it with words. It's a pain in the backside, and I'll show you what I mean. So, you've either got to be really lucky or not. So this is what I've got so far, right? If I go that, resume previous design. So this is not finished, right? So you've got high energy shields, deflector shields. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. Thanks, game. Good thing it's 2 clicks. So I've got it all sort of set up. The only thing is that I could do with an engine being on this side, but that's not too much of a problem. So this is very early, very early. I'm not. I don't know if I'm too keen on it because it's very basic, but also it's not horrendous either. Because you can make these massive, like they go up to near enough the roof, which is, you know, that's a decently big amount of space. But you can do it as long as you want as well. So it's about there-ish. Why is it? Yeah. So up until about there. So that's a fair bit, really. I've started a TARDIS. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Now that's caught my attention. I like that. I think I was going for... What was I going for? Sort of Star Warsy... not so much Star Trek, but sort of Star Wars infused with a little bit of like adventure and sort of similar to sort of what I've got with my ship right now, but just more. I don't know, like it's a one big base that you could just take everywhere. Yeah, Star Wars-esque. Do you know what? I'm half tempted just to say fuck it to just one thruster and see what happens when you take off. It might control like absolute shite, but oh, it might be quite funny. Oh dear. But I think the problem I have is because it's a nice looking ship, to be fair. Like if you go inside, my thinking is as I get a couple more, less frames. I don't know if you knew you could do this. You can go in when you've got your thing, but so you've got your one space here. Obviously, things to take off and whatnot. Another space here. So there's enough space to get started. But my thinking is, ultimately, you're going to want more space lengthwise. Because if it's going to be lengthy. And just more room really to grow. I watched an amazing Star Wars Destroyer video. It looked pretty legit. Decent. I mean, it's interesting because before this game, I used to play Space Engineers quite a bit. So we made, me and my friends made a version of Red Dwarf. And that was great. If I have a photo at some point, I have to share it on the stream. But we made it so that we had enough storage. We tried to build sort of living quarters on it, which I think is kind of what I want to go for here, if I have more space. Red Dwarf, nice, yeah. And then we sort of go from there. The sort of aim I want to do, kind of like this, kind of like Millennium Falcon, sort of esque, just trying to capture as much Star Warsiness, you know, quotation marks, air quotes, as it were. But obviously, I think at this rate it's just more of a let's see what happens. The problem I have, and I don't know if you guys run into this as well, is when you go to purchase your modules, it is so expensive. Like that's the module, that's the thruster I'm using. I mean, not far off, but at the same time, in fact, you know what? I wonder. See, I could. I have an idea. Great start. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, it's something, isn't it? You know, it's humble beginnings. And you know, it's not going to be amazing, but it's something. It's something. See, now I'm really curious to know what this this TARDIS is looking like. It's got me curious, but you know, it'll be interesting to see. I think if I teleport to my base, called Ross's Alpha, because you've got to be influenced with Bob Ross in some way or another. So what I did was, and what my idea is just while I'm building up, yeah, I discovered it, thanks very much, is I wanted a base that was purely self-sufficient, that I could just come back to. So I've got sort of this going at the moment. We don't talk about the fact that that one's, oh no, I've put a foundation on. Oh, clearly I've forgotten what I've already played and done. But I imagine this is like the sort of living quarters, and then this section is sort of the storage that I could just dump shit into, and then have it so that I can just come back whenever. Bit overkill for batteries, but that's a minor detail. It's super early, just setting everything. Hardest part will be maintaining the box and hiding things like the cockpit to keep it aesthetic. Yeah, I can imagine. Because ultimately you still got to control it, but you want to make it very, well, it's got to maintain a sort of blue box feel to it. And that's not an easy thing to do, really, is it? Especially in this game where, depending on how you've got your controls sort of set up going, that's not particularly an easy thing. So I respect that, because it's so challenging. Yep, and there's no tutorials yet. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best thing you have tutorial-wise, and again I'm using air quotes, is the bits that come up as like little tooltips. But other than that, what am I doing? There we go. But other than that, you're sort of stuck on your own, because you're either stuck trying to design it in a way that the game sort of hints at you to do it, or you try and follow something that someone else has created on YouTube or Twitch, and you go, oh, I like that as well. Like, who was I watching the other day? Back when Expedition came out, I was watching Duncan, and I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. But I'm like, I'm nowhere near, you know, that sort of level. So it just makes you think, really. Right. And that's the other thing, is depending on what you're trying to do with your ship, it's sort of a game of, well, do I do it this way? Do I do it that way? What keeps the look? What doesn't? I'm going to sell that feather because then that will give me some money. And then it's just one of those, really. So what I'm going to do, visitor waiting. Well, the visitor can wait a minute. Because we're going to go to here and get that engine. But it's just one of those where you sort of have an idea of what you want to build, and then you sort of go, well, can I do it? Yes. Can I find stuff to make it? No. Do I want to build it in this way? Probably. Smuggle contraband, so there we go. That'll do the trick. Right. Screw it. Put it on the other engine. But yeah, I think it's interesting what you can do in this game. And I think that's what sold me to it. Like, obviously this game, when it was first released, got such an awful rap. But yet now, these days, this game is pretty damn good. Like, it's, you know, is it amazing? In that sense, I'd say so. I mean, I'll put it this way. The fact I literally showed this off to a friend of mine, and he went, yep, I'll buy it. And now it's to the point where he's now joining in on the fun. Okay. That's interesting. Can I hate how that looks, but can I do something like that and just plonk it on top? No. Why can't I do that, I wonder? And just make it equal. Okay. Tell you what, continue modifying. If we got rid of that, let's say, because I don't really need it, it's just a ducting joint. What if we did? Can I do it now? No. Why? I think what I'm going to do is try and make it so for the moment it's almost like one big See, I could make it like almost like a hot dog, where it's just a really long piece of ship with everything that's needed to take off and on. That might work, but then you lose space. But do you know what, like, just so we can get something in space, I'm down for it. Continue modifying. It might look absolutely abysmal, but for right now, I'm down to try it. Nah, keep pressing the wrong button as well. But I don't think that's necessarily the game's fault. I think that's just more me being a little bit silly. But that's all right. Why do I oddly prefer that? It's if I move that back a bit. It just looks so stupid, but I love it at the same time. Can I now do one on each side? No, I can't. Why? Huh. It just looks so daft. I wonder why it's not letting me do one on each side. That's really interesting. Let's just start again. Continue modifying. So we can build up to there. That's fine. So the valid build area is about there. Right. So if we do maybe that. But then that doesn't. I wonder if it's worth maybe building like an underbelly. I don't know if this would work, but I'm down to try it. So if we chuck on that there, right, again, keep pressing the wrong bloody button. I don't know if this will work for what I'm gonna try and do, but I'll give it a try. This might look horrible, so don't judge me yet, but if we did something like that, right, can you then have it on the underneath? So you can build it on the side, that's fine, doesn't mind it there. I wonder, I've got an idea. What if I just shift everything over by 1? Just out of curiosity. That looks very wrong. It's down. Again, this is just me experimenting, so no judging. But what about now? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, game. Okay. Right. That makes sense. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So basically, you gotta flip him because it's going. Oh yeah, I can't build there because you haven't flipped it yet. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Okay. So in that case, with that being said, no. What if we did something like, again, I'm going back to my idea of what if we made it just a bit long. So something like that. Kind of dig it in an odd way. Okay. I am intrigued. Okie dokie. So if we chuck on a reactor, it just needs a weapon system. So what if we chuck on weapons? And maybe a shield. Because I'm guessing then it's a pretty kind of down to try that actually. It looks so long. Screw it. I'm really intrigued. compare. Let's have a look. So it will obviously be C-class. Trade in current ship. Transfer items. Oh, it's because my ship inventory is full. Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, because I don't really want to lose that ship. If you did the Twitch drops recently, that is one from the Twitch drops, and it's actually pretty bloody cool. But if I stick with, okay, that throws a bit of a spanner in the works, but that's fine. Okay, let's store that for later. I've got an idea. I have an idea. I'm thinking, what if? So technically, I'm being a bit cheaty here, but technically I do have one of the built-in game freighters already, right? One that you just get out there in the wild. But I'm not too keen on that. And really, it's not really mine because it's what the game gave. But what I'm thinking is, if I board that freighter, which is mine anyway, which has my ship collection in, I could go in, get anything, get some of the ones, the sort of ships that I don't want, sell them, or upgrade them to the point where I can sell them, and then potentially buy more components for Long Boy of Doom. I think that's a plan. Think being the key word. I think that's what I want. Fuck it. Let's try it. Welcome if you just joined, by the way. It might seem like I'm a bit all over the place, but it's we're here for the adventure. So if we go to my capital ship, so this is the one that I have already, and it's not like a pirate one where the pirate ones are very, very well, they're just a lot better than the sort of standard ones. Oh god. But it does the trick. It's very, very early game, and again, it's B class, so you know it's not actually a problem. So what I am thinking of doing is, do I have any ships here? That's a better question. No. Why are none of my other ships here? Okay. Must be that's because I need to do summon, switch. So what I've done is some of them I've labelled TBS, to be sold, bits like that. Ah, now some of them are starting to land. Oh. So this one, I think so. Nope. That's one that's in use. Oh, it's because they're actually in use. No, surely. Hold on. No, that is right. Yeah. So if I did summon vehicles, switch, and go to say that one. Great. That's very annoying. Can I get that one? Can I get that one? That one. Great. That's a problem. Okay, so usually what happens is you should be able to get them docked on the capital ship, but for some reason it's not. I guess it's that they're out doing jobs. Maybe. But then that shouldn't be a reason why they shouldn't just appear. Okay. It's not really a major problem, to be fair. What we could do is, I think instead of dilly-dallying, what we could do is go up to deck. Let's go to a system I've not been to before, and then maybe explore that. Just so we've got something to do. So if we have a look, out of jump range, that one might be quite good. Just to see if there's something there, and then we can go and explore the planets and just see what we can find. See if there's something there. Okay, so we are in the that is an excellent username. Discovered by Bag Salt. Nice. So if we did that one, so there's 2 planets I've apparently discovered. Oh no, I haven't, but Bag Salt has. But these 2, not so much. Okay. I reckon let's go and have a look at those 2, just out of curiosity's sakes. Oh, now the ships decide to appear. Oh, cheers game. Cheers. So if we have a wee look. So what I've done during my playtime is I've got ships that I've found either out and about. Almost got stuck in a ship. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. No, get stuck in a ship, please, people. Oh wait, this one could be repaired. Ah, hold that thought. Right, so if I did that, yes, excellent. Right, so if we go find a space station quickly. Where is it? It is over that way. There it is. This ship can now be sold. So that means that we could have a bit of money just to expand the frigate that we're planning to design. It should let us then hopefully just swap it out, I'm thinking. Let's have a look. What freighter do you have? At the moment, my freighter is a DS-6. I think it's one of the... Oh god. What is the thing I'm thinking of? Kovacs. It's one of the Kovacs ones. I got it really early game. Really early game. Like, I was literally in space, saw it, I was like, oh, hello. And then next thing you know, pirates come out, and like, oh, I should probably save this this very one. And then next thing you know, done. I'm going to attempt a Dreadnought S-Class ransom. Oh, do it. Do it. I want to. I really want to. But I want to get to the point where some of my ships are at a point of, you know, you could go in, run in, do the run, and then be really, really sort of happy with it. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. So I'm very jealous of you. Very, very jealous of you doing that. And to be honest, it's the best thing to do because they are some of the best ones to find in the game. And in that way, you don't really have to expand it yourself. You just sort of plonk it on. Okay. So that's given us a mill. I'm going to get rid of those that I got. So the ducting joint and the other ones. So that gives us a bit more money to play with. Okay. Ships at the moment I'm going to ignore. The one at the dock too. They look really good too. Yeah, they look like real pirate ships. Just from a very spacey aesthetic. Like, they just look really good. I remember thinking that when I was watching Duncan's stream. I was like, ooh, that's really cool. There was someone else's stream I was watching. I can't remember her name, but it was... I just remember looking at them going, ooh. Because if you have that, they've got a lot of spacing as well. So I'm just thinking, like, that would be another thing to sort of consider, really. Because then you can just sort of keep going and going and going. But I think that for me is going to be one of the things that I'm going to try and almost aspire to, really, I suppose. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you sort of look at and you go, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. See, what I could do is get 2 of those. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Game's probably like, you just sold loads of stuff. I'm like, yes, I have. So if I do, no. I'm just hoping I can then start using it. So if I did one, say, 1, 2, there. That's roughly in the middle. 1, 2, there. That kind of works. No, it's not what I wanted. Flip. Flip. Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. That looks very good. Okay, that's better than what it started to look like. Okay. Can I finalize it? Compare. Claim ship free. Well, it better be free. It's my ship. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I can now start actually using it. Excellent. Okay. Oh. Very cool. Okay. Because you can come back and obviously dock these as well to edit them later down the line. Yeah. Oh, it feels like I'm Han Solo. Oh, wicked. Very, very cool. Can I... Oh, very nifty. Ah, I've always wondered how you get upstairs. Interesting. Metal plating. Free metal plating gets you storage. Mission radar. Refiner unit. Oh, wow. Okay. Living wall. Hydroponics. Construction. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. What do you need for that then? Free metal plating. Well, that should be as Oh. Oh, I could do with some ferrite dust. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So I can at least now take off. Very interesting. Okay. So now in my new freighter, I like the fact as well that the custom ones you make in this game you can then fly, whereas the other ones, if you get them just bog standard, you can't actually fly them. You can hyperspace and jump to other systems, but you can't fly them yourself, which is a little bit rubbish, really. You know, like at least with this you can actually sit in, you can, you know, proper drive it around, whereas that one you sort of can't. This looks good. No dab 35-U8. It's a petrified planet. High sentinel activity, because of course. Okay. What I'm thinking of doing is... Ooh. Okay. Call me intrigued. Weather. Internal rain. Creatures discovered. 1. 0 of 1. Flora. Minerals. Oh, this looks really cool. Ooh, what are those red things? What is you? Not a clue. Okay. So it's not something you can destroy. So here's me going, oh yeah, it looks really good. But this is where they turn out to be like little fuckers that take you out the sky. I recognise this from somewhere. This looks familiar. All of a sudden I'm sort of like, changed my mind a little bit. Tell you what if we did land? Oh god. So much space to land. Okay, maybe not. What if we... There's another planet just there. I think that was when I was originally going to go poke. Just go have a look at that quick. Because it doesn't matter necessarily if someone else has discovered it. It's more the fact that you can go and have a look yourself to see if there's something there. Nearby objects. Okay, well it didn't tell me what the object was, so... Do you want to engage pulse? There we go. But yeah, I mean, considering this is very early on, it's nice to see a ship in use. Oh, this looks better, actually. This looks a lot better. Ooh. What is that? I am down to have a look at this one. Okay. We have landed. I quite like this design. Like, it's a bit long, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty cool. What are those? Unidentified material. Pure ferrite. Ah, wait, what do I need for storage? Metal plating, so that needs what? Normal ferrite? Tell that to bugger off. What are these little dudes? Ah, cool. So anything that just gives me like ferrite. Sodium. What is you? Inorganic material. Complex crystals. Ah, ferrite. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Unknown grave. 74 meters away. There's another one there. Guessing that's going to be ferrite dust. Yeah, nice. Dihydrogen. I'm not offended by this planet actually. What is that? Sweet root. Why is that swaying? I'd head out. I'll catch you again next room. Yeah. It's been good to have you on it. No, fuck. Feel free to drop a follow, by all means. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you, honestly. Thank you very much for joining. Hope to catch you again sometime. And that's the thing as well, people, like, even though it's a small audience, just trying to build it up, but, you know, it's just nice to have people drop in on a Sunday and just chill out and play a little bit of No Man's Sky. It feels like I'm playing along with you, so, you know, big respect, man. Big up. That's what we like. I don't want a portable refiner. Do I not have? Why is it not letting me use a signal booster? Why? Why? Don't know. Sure thing. Great time for sure. Oh, appreciate you. Really appreciate that. Why is it whinging? Oh, Sentinels. I can't be bothered to deal with Sentinels. I can't be bothered. Alright. I tell you what we'll do. Gonna head back up to the space station to have a look and see what we can get. But yeah, I do really appreciate it. I mean, obviously I'm a small streamer, not, you know, I want to do more of this because I quite like streaming. So yeah, every follow does really help, honestly. It's a bit of a turn. I love that username, Bag Soul. That's a great username. Just curious. There we go. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing is... Where's the space station? It's behind me. Because I'm thinking... Oh, fleet frequency. X... Leave pilot seat. Auto pilot management. Oh, there's stuff in here that I've not seen before. Fire and squadron. Utilities. What's in utilities? Ah, cool. Okay. So you can just leave it on autopilot, go around your ship, do what you need to do. That's really cool. I like that. Alright, what we're going to do though... Big up to Nerf Surfer. Big up. Is head back to the space station, because then we can pick up some bits to kind of look around some planets and explore a little bit. But yeah, that cannon that's built on, that's quite nice. Do you want it to start docking? Nope. It's a bit more of a turning circle now, I suppose. But it's not too bad. But I think what the aim is going to be is ultimately try and see if we can build up the ship, try and see if we can find stuff on the ground, bits like that. But if you're around here, feel free to follow. Go for about an hour now. There you go, it's just ticked over to the hour. So welcome if this is your first time. My name is A Complete Brit. Or if you haven't noticed in my start menus, it actually gives me who I am. So there you go. Yeah, we are currently just in this system. And what we're going to do... I kind of want to go and explore another system. Just because I think it would be funky. Why if I come on board? What am I trying to achieve? See, I could... Ah, wait, hold on. I could have just bought some metal framing. Just do it that way. That's an idea. Ooh, I'm going to get in that guy's way. But it's interesting, getting 60 in game. Stream looks quite good actually. I know on Twitch it might be looking like it's dropping frames, but trust me, it's fine. So if we have a look, so if I did Z, so you can do a medipod, you can do nutrition, living wall, mission radar. I want a cargo rack, so I can plonk it. Kind of want to plonk it in here just because then that means I can then then put things away. Oh, no way. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know that. So it literally links to your base. Oh, cool. So you could say, right, don't need that anymore. Gone. Oh, sweet. That's genius. How cool is that? I don't know why I'm doing that when I can just teleport. That's sweet. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing, let me just hop into here so I can just sell that circuitry because that gives me some money back. Okay, so what we could try, sure. What if we? It's not gonna let me do that. Okay, so what I was thinking in progress, is, yeah, if we go over here to, not you, but I'll look at each data silos as well. If we have a look at the access it quickly, so that gives us one space for 100 units. Not worth doing that at this moment in time, but what we could do is hunt for some of these nanites, because, oh, look at that space. Oh, that's cool. So we're at a B. So overall it's a C. But what we could do with trying is maybe expanding it a bit more, so adding maybe 2 more sort of whole spaces in, maybe some more guns, that kind of thing. I think that might be quite nice, but I think in order to do that, what we could need to do really is to explore. So what I want to do is have a little chat with some Gex, because then what we can do is learn some language and then start to explore a bit more as well. So let's have a look. Travel, find, friend, good, something. Practice language, work Gek. Well, clearly he's like that. What if I did reward? Just some money. Oh, not much. Okay. Another Gek. Ah, you're a merchant. So merchants are quite good because they are people that sell stuff. So if we did trade, that gives me product, friends. If I go back to language skills, what if I did sales Gek? Touch my hand, things into gift hit my account, so that's probably money. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. So if we use the cartographer, hello friend in the maps, we want specific ones. So if we did 3 of them, perhaps one of those, maybe one of the 2 of those, that might just do the trick. So what we could then do is, because this is a system I've not explored, so what we could try is, now one of the things I noticed was the launch thruster. If I put on a auto charger like that, that then means that that will charge up the feet. So needs antimatter, solar mirror and wiring loom. Fine. Now I'm down for that because that's actually quite a nice thing to have on the ship. So, whoa, I'm not buying loads of it. If we did that, it needs a solar mirror. So, of course I can't make it, but I might be able to add that on. That's not a problem. What else does it need? So we've got Starship. Needs antimatter of 5. Ooh. Plot a route. Go on. So there's a drop pod somewhere. Antimatter. Why did I just do that when I'm fairly certain if I go back to the ship, might be able to build a bit more. If we go to purchase as well, no, yes. So we've got 1,695. So that gives us enough to potentially buy a little bit more. So what if we did a what if we did 2 more of those, because then that gives us a bit more space for the Corvette. So I think it's something like that, maybe. Could always build it up as well. It's still quite long as well, but we can move the engines back. Okay, now I'm like, I'm getting happy. What if we stick with that maybe for right now? Apply edits. So that gives us a little bit of space on board for future expansion. Yeah, cool. Okay, I should have antimatter. Yeah, there we go. I've got 3. I thought I had quite a bit. So I need 1 more. What do I need for antimatter? Chromatic metal. What I need really then is a refiner unit. Then I could build that on this ship. Oh, hold on. 20 platinum, 1 hydraulic wiring. Hold that thought. I saw those parts in the shop. And I know for some people they'll be like, oh, but you could go to a planet and find it. Well, yeah. But that takes away from the fun of it, let's be honest. Yeah, so if we did that, alright. Hydraulic wiring. And it was platinum, wasn't it? So that should be here. There we go. So if I do 50, let's do, I don't know, 50. I don't know if that's going to be enough wiring. Should have really made a note of it before leaving. I don't know why, by the way, you can press Z on interior modules when you're docking a starship. But who knows? So if we now did that, aha, you only need 1. Okay. So what I learned is you got to sort of walk in like that. Cool. So if we did refining unit, I'm thinking having it just here. Clonk. That should. Hey, look at that. Oh, great. So I can actually refine stuff on the ship. Do I have access to copper? He wonders. Copper, 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 copper. Oh, you're kidding. Do I really not have access to copper? That's a bit annoying. Okay. So I need one more antimatter. I wonder, is that because it's in here? No. Oh, I had loads of platinum. Excellent. Didn't need to sell it after all. Great. Can I build on the other one? I need one more metal plate. I need another bit of... What if I go back over here? Get another bit. What if I do that? Because then that should give me access to all of the slots that are available on the base. And then as a result, I should be able to just access everything from the ship. Hell yeah. Okay, now we're talking. Right. So, that's actually really cool. Okay, so what we could do then is if we put things away as well. So now that we can actually do that, the only problem is inventory management is going to suck because everything is a bit all over the place. But that's fine. Ah, wait, hold on a minute. Ah. Ah. I didn't know you could do that. You can stack bits that are the same. That's pretty nifty. What's that there? Fair enough. Got loads of projectile ammo as well, which is pretty cool. Starship launch fuel, yeah. Ionized cobalt. Copper, cadmium. Have I got any cadmium? Silver. Gold nugget. Interesting. What's that? Pugnium. Need that. Got quite a few of those. Okay. Let me see. So I've not got any more antimatter. That's a bit annoying. Sodium. Cobalt. Okay. Tell you what we can do. What if we went on a bit of a hunt? For some antimatter. So by that I mean, if we went off, like so, and we go and land on a planet, potentially, my old capital ship. Isn't there one that I've not been to? What planet? It's that one. If we do that, we might be able to use the maps that I've got to find stuff that we can potentially use, maybe? Why did I not like this one for some reason? Why didn't I land here? I don't know. Why did I not land here? Look over there. Supply depot. What's that? That's a distress beacon. Let's go to that. $13 away. Just wondering if we could find some more stuff. Oh, hold on a minute. Ooh, the drop pod's there. Let's go for that, because that's a bit more sort of inventory-esque. Okay. What about now? Yes, I'm planning to land here, people. Because there is a drop pod. Should also give us a landing thing as well. So if we slowed... Yeah, look at that. Okay, now we're talking. Let's just land here. Yeah, there we go. Clonk. So there should be first contact, yeah, so that means I think this is a planet of mine. What are these? No idea. What is that? Call me intrigued. Lots of rock. Oh, can't tame it. What does it say? It's require obedience. Get life form. Trivial. Out of flora. Rich in flora. Fauna, not so much. Right, sunlight. Okay. Hello. Nice. That would be worth going to in a moment. The reason I'm sitting up here is because the last time I was on a planet, stuff just came out of nowhere and you're sort of like, why? Why is this the case? And I don't particularly want that. Oh, that's a plant. Okay. What is you? This planet doesn't seem too bad. Dare I say it? Again, dangerous words, but... okay. What was this I saw? Another plant. Okay. And this is the thing, because I spent lots on this ship, it means that now it's a bit more pricey to... There's a sentinel somewhere. Oh, great. To be fair, it did say that sentinels are on this planet, so that's fair enough. It's not in the ship, is it? I do not know. Okay, what I'm curious about is I'm just going to move the ship just here. Is it going to let me land? Unable to land. Can I land anywhere? It's because it's too long, that's why. I'll come back to the drop pod in just a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. What if we land just there? Can I do that? Just gently move it. There we go. Clonk. Okay. It seems a little bit better. Okay. These are quite cool because these have usually got stuff that you can buy things from and sort of meet people as well. So, tech merchant, great. Local information repository, that's what I care a bit more about. So if we print out a chart, that gives us an artifact, that's fine. Which will just go, oh yeah, there's one over here. Ancient ruin site detected, yeah, that's fine. Right, can I, because there's a terminal here, I wonder, oh you can't, that's a little bit frustrating. What do you need for another one? Chromatic metal. So really we could do some copper. Okay. I think let's go hunting. Oh. You've got to be taking the piss. There was a copper deposit right where we were. Okay. 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 That's mildly frustrating. It's fine. See what we can do. Thing is we're going to need copper either way. So if we spin her around, oh, that is mildly frustrating. What? So if we land there, unable, you can. Didn't like the fin of that because that made the ground rumble. It's like a deer just there. Seriously, it's a window. I should just be allowed to view out of it and go, yeah, there's a thing. What is that? So where is... Apparently it's there. It's fine, my ship's okay. Yeah, the symbol means that it's scanning the ship. / me. I'm really frustrated because I genuinely thought I had copper. My only guess is unless I've used it temporarily for something else. Must have done. Oh well. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. There's a cargo drop play. Okay, so copper's there. So if we, oh yeah, I think I could just about make it out. Yep, there it is. What's that saying? Copper. Did it not? Oh, it gave me 12 copper. Is that it? No, surely not. Incoming firestorm. Oh god. Copper 12. It's gonna make 6. Get the feeling that won't be enough. So I need, what, 7 more? Right, apparently there's a firestorm, so... Hatch, would you like to close? Great. We love that. Okay. Now what we could do in the meantime, though, is... do a couple more of these. So there's an abandoned building. Fine. Settlements are quite cool. Just to go and have a look around if there's anything there. And there's another distress signal. Okay. Let us... How far is that way? That one's not far, actually. What happens if I just... There's lots of dangerous fauna around, I've noticed. Okay, yep, that's gonna make me go on fire. Okay. Board ship, board ship, board ship. Okay, okay. That's giving me 1 copper, so... Just want to know what the conversion is. Copper, copper, copper. Nowhere near enough. Wrong input ratio. Oh, because it's 2 to 1. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then is let's take off. Because that's going to require energy soon. So if we take off and head that way. Ooh, didn't like that. Let's head there. Did that not work? Ah, it's because we're too close to the ground, probably. autopilot this. Okay. So that'll keep us going. I think what would be cool is to eventually build upwards. Storm clearing. Okay, cool. I don't mind taking a seat and driving. To be honest, what I used to do with my lighter ship is actually go and have a look down. Just because then you never know what you're going to find. What is that? Ooh. That looks like a relic of some description. The only downside is ships like this become very difficult to fly. Says me, who's just done a barrel roll. What is that down there? Yeah. What is that? Clonk. I've landed because I've never seen that before. What? It's a shelter. Congratulations, I figured that out. Oh, it's like a vehicle. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I like that. So in theory, you could just chuck it all in. So if I move that to Starship, it's so nice having loads of space. What annoys me though is you can't. Oh, now it's letting me. Bloop. What is that? It's like a bank symbol. What is that? Ooh. Colossal Archive. Okay. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. I've not seen... Again, I've not seen that before. What is a Colossal Archive? I have no idea. What's this? Search. Well, that'll just give me carbon to build. That's it from that. What is that? Is a crab. Me hearty. Oh, we've got a scammer in the chat. Oh no. Oh man. Stephen Jew. Streamview.com. Let me help you out, sir, with a wonderful ban. I like when I could just do that. For those that don't know, I would just ban people, but just because I'm... Well, I wouldn't do it because I'm horrible. I would do it if people were doing it just because, you know, they're just trying to scam. It's just not okay. There's scamming and then there's just being that. You know what I mean. Have the right thing. It's just not very nice. Looks like this sort of must be another firestorm picking up. Let's go have a look at that. I'm very... Did I pick up? Thought I didn't. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man out of midnight. Signal booster. Obviously, I want a signal booster. Okay. Let's go have a look at that quick. Colour me intrigued. Count me intrigued is what I should say. Let's just give that a bit of fuel. Oh, it's just that. Oh. Oh, it's just here. No? Or is this one different? I don't know. Is this one different? I think it's the same one. It's just sort of hovering over its docking bay. Let's have a wee look. Oh no, to be fair, to say a new one. Fair enough. Artifact chart. Similar building already marked. Oh. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Okay. Can I put it down here? Yes. Can I do this? Should be able to. What's that saying? Resource depot. Ah. That might be problematic. Saying that might also be hilarious. Let's have a look. Let's see, shall we? So if we take off and do a Cupid shuffle that way. Let's go have a look at it quick. What that is right in front of me. Don't know. Area discovered. Yeah, it's gonna get hot very quickly, I anticipate. What if I just poke that? Or is it just going to get very annoyed very fast? Nope. Yep. I reckon we go for a blow it up tactic. Oh my god, it's literally in my ship. Thing is, we don't really know what's in here, do we? What shall we do? I am leaning more on the blow it up. Oh, oops, too late. Oh shit. Done. Oops. these I've not heard of before. What's Herox? Herox. Enriched carbon. Shit. Uh-oh. Board the ship, board the ship, board the ship, board the ship. Where's my... Where do I board? Where do I board? Where do I board? Whee-wee. Alright. Just quickly... Cadet's carbon. Can I quickly just... Herox. Whoa, that's a lot. That's worth a lot of money. What's that? Oh, it's gas, right. Sentinel searching. Fine. You do you. You do you. Right, it's too late to go back out. Uh-oh. Nice. You're dead. You're destroyed. Sentinels are... Oh, go away. I hate those shields. They are awful. Not shields. Dead. Reinforcements arriving. Level 2. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run. Oh wait. If I take off, they will hunt. So I bet you. What happens if I just stay put? We heart salvage glass. Antimatter. Ah. 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 So if we go starship, I don't know why it's classed as a starship, but we'll roll with it. Solar mirror, insert to build. Detected. What do you mean detected? What do you mean? Sentinel block on. Yeah, this isn't going to be good, is it? Approaching at combat range. This might be a very, very bad idea. Actually, I say that. I think because of how slow it's actually... How slow my ship turns. It works in my favour. Okay. Oh, great. Not good. It's level 2 in the sky. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm impressed by the ship though. One. Shield low. Level 3. Whoa, 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 Jesus. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, now it's smoking. now we're seeing dark. Kaboom. X recharge. Ah. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Escaping. Okay, my level 2's gone down to a level 1. That's a good sign. Ah, escape. Phew, okay. Because what you can then do is do X, leave pilot seat, which will allow me just to walk around, because then I can then go into here, and I should have somewhere do I not have any? Do I not have any? Really? Oh yes I do. That's an iron battery. That's not what I'm after. Shit. Enriched carbon. Solar mirror recipe not known. Okay, let's not what I wanted. Escape. If we did X, get the space dominant in. Okay, don't know if I could do this with this ship. We're about to find out. Can I dock it? Yes. Whoosh. Ooh. Ooh. Yieldy lag. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's something, isn't it? Oh boy. Okay. Spin me round. And E. Cool. Alright. We're on board. What do I think of my ship? Apart from the notorious network lag. Pretty cool, actually. It's definitely heavy on the old landing, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's go over and learn that recipe. And I think, to be honest with you, while I've got quite a lot of nanites, I think it'd be worth if I just buy a handful. Then I don't really have to go back and forth. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go for a quick stretch break. So what we should be able to do is just go all the way down here. Exosuit, synthesis laboratory, there we go. Solar mirror, that's what I'm after. Gold, silver, that's fine. Is there anything else I want in here? Granite. Portable reactor. Don't know. But saying that, make them better, make them faster. What we could do is, because remember I'm still exploring. 100,000. It's not really worth it. What about here? Salvage data still needed. Teleport cable. Okay, I think that makes sense. Right, what I'm going to do, people, is I'm going to go for a quick stretch break. So while I'm doing that, I am going to teleport you to this transition. And I'm going to play you something that sounds a little bit like what soundtrack should I go for? Do you know what? I'm in a Simpsons Hit and Run mood. Let's go for that. go. Right. I'm just like, let's just stop no music. Alright, I am back. I think. Maybe? Yes, there we go. Right. Game. Oh my Jesus. Whoa. Okay. Those were some frames. Wow, that went down to like 6 FPS. That was fun. Blimmin' heck. Okay. That was a first. Is it now better that I'm away from here? Yes. That's crazy. I literally just went away from where all the action's going. And next thing you know, it's much better. Let's get off the anomaly. Because that's clearly what's causing the problem. Yep, there we go. 31, 33, 32. Yeah, much better. Cool. Well, that was fun. If I do X followed by leave pilot seat, be fine for right now because we're in space. So what we need, I'm still getting the odd bit of lag. Interesting. It's 2 silent mirrors. So to do that, we need chromatic metal, silver, and gold. Right. Gold shouldn't be a problem because you've got to be kidding me. Okay, you don't see what I'm about to do. So I just need silver and gold, really. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. Anyway, dear me. I knew I had some gold. I just couldn't be bothered to. But then I'm sure I had loads on the ship. Maybe I didn't. All right, that's fine. So, it's weird. It's almost like it's lagging, but I don't think it is necessarily lag, if that makes sense. Whoa, 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 whoa. 5, 7, game, 11, 61. Right, that's more like it. Cheers, game. Alright, so we're just after some copper, really. So I am going to head down to this planet. Is this what was on earlier? I don't want to deal with... let me see how... Okay. Yeah, let's head down to this planet and go find some copper. I can't remember if this was a planet I was like, maybe not. I can't actually remember. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it was. Because this had the little red... Ooh, hello. Ooh. I didn't plan that. That's pretty cool. That was very cool. Clonk. Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. We are in our 2 of God knows how long. of No Man's Skying. What have you missed if you've just joined us? I've landed on a planet. That's a good start. I do have a freighter of my own, which is here. It's called the... What's it called? Amber Viv Inspiration. Sure. Should be called the Lack of Inspiration, but minor detail. Okay, so let's have a look at what this is all about then, because this is interesting. Hello of MS Ismug. Read log. Date stamp. Could speak mutiny? Ha! Let him try. Date stamp. We hung the heads from the lamps above the canteen. Everyone has seen them. Everyone is complicit now. There is no turning back. Where next? The whole universe awaits. Marvellous. Okay, so that gives us the MV bulk of Fosek. I have no idea if I've just said that name wrong or if I've just butchered it. Not a clue. What I do know is that I've got guns. So, what we're going to do is, as I usually do, is explore these pretty well, because I quite like these in this game, in the hopes that I might find something that I can use for my starship. So, let's have a wee look. First one is salvage data. Useful, but not quite. If we use this though, I should be able to see some steel. Yeah, lovely. And we can then do a similar thing just to get rid of some of that. Doop and doop. This one gives us not silicate powder, superconducting fiber. Oh, okay, cool. That's actually worth quite a bit of money, to be fair. What about this one? What is this one saying? It is saying, help me, there's a stranger attacking me. No. Firestorm detected. Oh, great. Acid. Marvellous. Okay, let's retreat for a little bit, just while the storm passes over. But what is really cool about this is that going to work now? Brilliant. What's really cool about this is because of the storage containers that I've attached to my ship, they now talk to my base on another system, which is pretty cool. So if I chuck in that, got 5 250k grand. Excellent. Viscous fluids, or say viscous, yeah, viscous fusionum, which goes in the other one. That is a good one because it's worth quite a bit for what it is. So you think 188, so that takes us up to 490k. A little bit more, 250k. So you get a decent amount for that alone. So that'd be what, 450. So sell them both, and you're looking at a very, very, very good amount of money. Same with that now as well, which is pretty cool. So, can I have a look at this artifact one? No, because I can only do it when I'm in here. Brilliant. I'm just gonna also move this over a little bit, just so that I can store it away properly. So that can't go in there, that can't go in there, but that can in here. The hydrogen jelly can. slime can. So can the rusted metal, and so can the fluids. And it's not letting me use that yet, but that's fine. It's just because there's one already marked, so that's not really a big problem. If we have a look at this one, use a scanner, terrain generator. What we should see is one there. Yeah, that storm is having a big old impact. 2 of 5, so I've done 2 out of the 5 that's available. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not great really either. Pardon me, everyone. If we have a look, because we get crew berth. This single occupancy sleeping unit contains all the comfort and instant pasture ever require. 35 silver. Silver, you say? Funny you mention that, because there it is. I do actually have some. So if I go over here, I can actually plug one just there. Can I use it? Oh, that's a missed opportunity. That's a bit of a missed opportunity. Nutrition unit, crew berth, mission radar, iron battery, gold processor. That's quite cool. Living wall. Yeah, we will need this later down the line, I think. Has it cleared? Yes, it has. Okay, let's go have a look. So, what I am after is that one. Oh, there's something undiscovered. Let's just get that quickly. For the all units. So what we want to do is look out for. Nope. That just there. Ta-da! And that lets us open it up, which would be pretty cool. So if we open that up, we should get something else. Before radiation kicks in. Unstable gel. Okay. There's another one there. Is there another one in sight? Distress beacon. 10 hours away. There's another cargo pod. Okay. Let's go poke for that one. Where is it? It is just on the side of this wing. There it is. Just do a very similar thing. And silicate powder. Ah, very nice. Cargo bulkhead. So that should give us a bit of space to upgrade. So one more. Okay, so on that side. So should just be able to plonk it in a moment to open up a door. And this should give us the last one that we're after. So if we do that, followed by that. Salvage there. Do you know what? I'm okay with that. And we've now discovered everything that we can get. That's pretty cool. Okay, so with that in mind then, So we can add the cargo bulkhead. That will give us a bit more space for our starship. What I want to know is, can you use these for these particular freighters? You must be able to, because there's spare slots. Okay. So if we just chuck it in here for right now, along with silver. So we've got another salvage data. Great. Unstable gel. Fairly certain. Yep, so that's my second one. Cool. And then I can plonk the rest in here. So boop, and boop, and boop. I think what I'll do is I'll plonk that in here for right now, because then I can use it later. Why did I have these out here? I can't remember, and it will come back to me and I'll go, oh, it was for that. Okay, let us see then. So that's pretty cool to see. I wasn't expecting to find that straight away. I won't lie to you, because I was going to land, find some copper, and then get out of it. But that was pretty nifty. Since we've landed, that was a very cool find to see. Curious deposit. The fact it's moving scares me. Let's go have a look at. I mean, we need copper anyway, so let's go find some copper, and then we can use the onboard refiner to do some of that magic for us. So if we go up and round, bit like that. Oops. There it is. Angle it round. Curious to know what these are. So if we land just here, oops. Then we can go and get some copper. What are these? Harvestable flora. No. So it just gives us whatever. Okay, that's giving us a bit. So, refiner unit, exosuit. Just 'cause it means I can chuck it in and it's a big value. So, where is it? There it is, 60. That gives us 30, because divided by 2. Can't quite remember what we need for the objective, you know? Well, for our objective, balls. Sentinel, because we're going to do this. So we've done that, we've done that. How does one make a solar mirror? 25. I think I've got 30? 48. Need some more copper. Nope. How mad are the Sentinels? That's a better question. Don't know, don't particularly care. Let's see. Ooh, what up if I could get in my ship properly? Again, the fact it's balancing on 2 feet is quite impressive in its own right. So if we chuck that in. Copper. 183 now, so that should be plenty. So if I let that run. Let's do... maybe get it so that the number left is at 100 maybe. I'll do 41. Ooh, I've left the copper in there. Let's just take that out. So that should let us use some gold and silver. Clonk. Clonk. I think we only need 2. Yeah. So if we do that, that's 1, 2. Done. Upgrade complete. How cool is that? So now we should be able to just recharge the V whenever we hit outside the solar system. So 30 voltaic panels fit to the Starship. Launch thrusters allow for a slow trickle charge while the ship is not in operation. Harvested light is used to fuels dihydrogen from the atmosphere, and over time will refuel the launch thrusters automatically. And I can tell that is the truth because that just went up from 45 to 46. So that's pretty nifty. 47. So yeah, that's going up perfectly. Great. And because it's supercharged, it means that as a result, we should see it go increase a little bit faster, which is obviously very nice. It's flipping brilliant. So what do I want to do is the next question. What I am thinking is okay, a black hole. Furnish the Corvette. Wait, hold on, so I could furnish it. Oh yeah, with Star Silk. Great. Ooh. Have a little chair, just chilling. How do you even get Starstalk? I do not know. Okay, tell you what we can do though, is aha, signal booster. Do that. That'll let us locate some stuff. A It might just say, here's some things. So, what is that there? Manufacturing facility. Ooh. We don't neglect the plants. Rule number 1. Oh. Furnish the interior of your Corvette starship. Put a mission radar in. Gold. Microprocessor. I'll tell you what. Ion battery. Gold. Microprocessor. Let's do that then. So mission radar. I'm gonna put mine here. Suggesting to block that up. Don't really want to do that. Let's go one up. Just so it's closer, really. Excavate Corvette modules. 0 of 1. Ah. What's a heat capacitor? Hold on. Bear with me, people. So, if we did Corvette, excavate advanced modules. Excavate Corvette modules from salvage containers found buried on some wells. Some scan planets with a starship scanner to detect buried as helpful scrap. In addition to determining the aesthetics of the ship, many modules also enhance specific ship stats, such as damage potential or shield strength. So let's do that. Mission started. Destroy planetary depot. Well, I think we saw one a minute ago. So let's go for it. Oh, there's a target, right? Because of course there is. Is it off planet? Yes, it is. Is it off planet? Yes, it is. Okay. Locked on. Oops. Go. Oh, great. So we've got to land to find the thing because it's approximate. Brilliant. Can I see it from up here? Clunk. Good old target sweep. Oh, so it's behind me? Potentially? We'll go and hunt, see what we can find. There's the waypoint. There's my custom one. Problem is, it's a big ship to sort of just do one big sort of turn. I wonder. I have a feeling it's that way. Don't know why I'm thinking that. Just. Don't like the fact there's a big hole there, you know. Oh, what is you? What is you? You are potentially not what I'm looking for, but you could be fun. I love that. Position not saved in multiplayer. Oh, I'm not even in multiplayer, so what's your point? Let me see. Let's chart where we are, because I have no idea where we are. Camp Highgate. You didn't see this. You didn't see it. Run away, run away, run away. The problem is it's approximate. Because it's clearly not that building. Because that looks... Yeah, that's a manufacturing facility, whereas we're after a resource depot. So the difference being, a resource depot is like little, almost like pods, three of them that are scattered around in sort of connected to one big node. So I wonder, where did I put it? There. What was that I just walked past? Walked past? Went past? Don't know. It all looks the same. That? That's just fauna. What if we do a bit of a wider view maybe? don't know if that's any good, if I'm honest with you. Ooh, however, that's quite nice to see. What are we looking at? So 17% for thrusters, so I can't take it off. These big holes. I feel like I've been to this bit before. Nanites. There's a chair. This looks really familiar. What if I did a signal booster? Does that, will that tell me if there's something nearby maybe? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, resource depot. Ha 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 ha. Could be that. Don't know if it's quite the one I'm looking for, but there is one. $23. Can I take off? Yes. There's one. Just gonna have a look at that quick. Oh, that's just ballsy. Don't know if that's necessarily the one I'm after. Whee! No, it's not. I destroyed it for funsies, though. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. Dead. Bit annoyed at that. Yeah, my ship itself is actually pretty good. But it's just a bit annoying when you want to find something. Bergen. Whee! More interceptors. What happens when you've gotten to level 5 of interceptors? What happens after that, I wonder? Combat range. To be fair, the ship's dealing with it fairly well. Credit where credit's due to my ship. Like, it's pretty impressive. Nanites. 121. You're dead. That's one more. Oh, there's two more. Oh, you... Dead. I want to see what happens. Come on. Give me level 5. Sentinel Capital. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a shield. Okie dokie. Great. Interceptors will withdraw if the capital ship is destroyed. Evade or destroy defense turrets before engaging. Okay. So basically destroy the turrets. Fine. Where are said turrets? Where's the turrets then? Oh, I feel stuck. Wait, fucking. Wait, what? Where did the ship just go? Just. Whoa, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. Oh, she bugged. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. She's a little bit bugged, my friends. I can see my capital ship. But where's this capital ship? Apparently it's there. Is it because it's cloaking? Can't be. Sentinel capital ship, hull integrity, 100%. Right. One gone. So if I can destroy these, right? Titans are, oh, ooh. This isn't good. Shield at 4%. But I can't see the bloody ship. Ah, now I can. How weird is that? Can I make... I need tritium. Oh, this is a very bad idea. But... can I get anywhere closer to it? No, because that's a shield. Oh, yo. No, yeah. Bugger off. Off. Okay. Slightly fucked. Charged with sodium nitrate. X. leave. No, that one. I've got sodium nitrate. It's literally here. Sodium, 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 sodium. Where's all my sodium? Sodium nitrate. Sodium. Please tell me I can... No. Yes. Shield out. Yeah, I can see that. Can I just... Oh! Fucking A. Let's go. No. Look onto the actual ship. Right. Okay. That makes it a bit more interesting. Let's see what I can do. So, enter. What is it trying to do? Ooh. I kaboomed a thing. Bloody hell, it is so slow to manoeuvre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one somewhere. 6 maybe? Why? Why does it keep disappearing? Is it because it's just out of atmosphere? It keeps doing that. Dev's looking at you for about 35 seconds here. Why does it do that? Why? It shouldn't, but why? Because there's still something active. Oh, yep. No, that's the shields. In. Kaboom. 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 Kab. Game. I mean, to be fair, some bits are on fire, which is a good sign. Well, I say that, whether or not it is a good sign, I don't know. You're gone. You're gone. You've got to be kidding. So, it's so low in atmosphere that you basically have to have a bit of a good try to destroy it. How dog shit is that? Out of range. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Is it a sitting duck? Yeah, but it is. Ooh. Outlaws. Oh, I've annoyed the Gek. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, the Gek don't like me now. Oopsie daisy. It's probably because it's their planet and these guys are protecting them. Air quotes, protect. Let's just bring the shields up so that they can't attack. Yeah, if you look at the angle, the ship is basically gone. Kaboom, bit more gold. And just like that. Kaboom, she's gone. Rare item found. Carrot AI fragment. Ooh. A single splinter of a colossal mainframe at the heart of a sentinel capital ship. It blinks, its solitary living eye trained upon the one piece of data it retains. The NASA indication of one of the fleets of interceptors. Select the AI fragment, use the search archive, see what you can find. There it is. Go. Dissonance spike detected. Ooh. It's a bit of a trek, isn't it? What I did see though, don't know how I saw it from up here, but can I see it again is the question. I saw a crashed freighter. But I don't see it now. Dang it. What's that? Get me there to land. And we'll come up with a plan. Yes, the Gek are pissed off because I've destroyed who were protecting them. Even though they weren't really protecting them, they were more enemy than anything. Which is interesting. How's the shield for this ship? Doing alright. It's the landing thrusters that are a bit buggered. Okay, so have I been to this bit before is the question. Life support systems at 50%. What do you mean? I don't know. I've not been here before. It's a nice way of telling because it will just say, oh yeah, you haven't been here before. What I am going to do, let's have a look in here. Nanites, encrypted data, restore shields. Let's have a look in here, see what we can find. Is there anything here that I need to see? There we go. Yeah, so they didn't like the fact that I destroyed them, but they should have thought about that when they tried to destroy me, so hey. Extract components, what do we get? A shield for the multi-tool. Gas. Whoa. Oh. So one of my thrusters is, for want of a better word, fucked. Okay. That's a problem. So this technology is critically damaged, yeah, because the shields are buggered. Okay, that's a slight problem. Which one's on? Does it show which one's on fire? Or which one's damaged? Of course not. That's slightly annoying. Very technology module. Can we? Have a little scan, see what we can find. Oh, it's there. Ah. Told you I wasn't lying. I told you. I told you I was telling the truth. for right now, I'm actually going to leave that mission. It'll whinge, but I'm not too fussed. Just for right now, while I try and recover what I can from here. Well, this is cool. Let's just land. Adding not. There we go. That will. Clonk. 1%. So that will start charging because it was at 0, so it has at least restarted recharging again. Destination reached. Yes, please. Because can have a look at this ship. Yep. There's a date stamp. Da, 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 da. Okay. The MS Star of Manic Orgy. Orgy? That didn't sound right, did it? Oh dear. Right. Let's go have a look. So, what we're after, this is what we did before really, is to just have a wee look and see what we can find. So, first one gives us a warp hypercore. Sweet. That's a good find straight off the bat. Thing is as well is these always have the same style of layout as well, so they're not too dissimilar from each other. Acid again. Unstable gel. So there should be one here. Yep. Do 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 do. What does that get us? Salvage data. And what about, there should be one more somewhere. 115. Oh, hold on. There's one there. Do that one first, because there'll be 2. Kapow. Oh, you naughty word. Salvage data. Wow, what a surprise. Okay, gives me one more to look at. That's fine. Multi-tool. My terrain one is a bit dead. Give it some silica power. And now it's fine. Let's go poke that one. Should be that one. Yeah. There it is. Do 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 do. Boom. Hot ice. Sweet. Okay. How are we coming up on the 3-hour mark? What the hell? Holy moly. Holy moly, chat. 3 hours. 3 whole hours. We are crazy. But we're loving life. Stable gel. Now worth a bit. Hot ice, there's 2 of them. That's a decent amount of money. Got acid, that goes in the other one. That goes in the other one. Warp hypercore, that's cool to see. And then we'll rescue in the other one. Sweet. That goes in there, that goes in there. Okay. And you know what, just for good measure that gets in there as well. Right. Well, I think for 3 hours, done an awful bit. We've done planet hopping. We have found, what have we found? We built up our little starship. Do you know what we could do actually is take this up to the, what's it, for repair, space station. Where even is the space station? Oh. Friends, did you not know this trade route blocks us? Paid a penalty for that or suffer the consequences. What if I refuse? Alright, cool. Oh no, hostile ships are on the approach. Deploying combat. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I was gonna end stream, but oh. Okay. The frigate was destroyed. Or is that because my capital ship is in range, maybe? Okay. Well, that's something. Let's get on board and we can figure out what to do about the engine. Because I'm running on one engine here, which is a bit of a problemo. Whee! Okay. Right, let that do its magic. So, in terms of Corvette, it says one of these engines is damaged, but I don't see. Okay, has it been repaired? Oh, maybe it's been repaired. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's fine by me. Saves me money. I'm thinking, right. Well, if that's the case, what I'm going to do while I'm on board here is get rid of some stuff I don't need. So that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. That needs to go on here. That needs to go on here. Anything from here that needs selling? I don't think so. No, I think we're okay. I think we are. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Ooh. That should give us 1 million. Or thereabouts. Let's go sell that. I bet you because I've landed, it's done a repair, maybe. Who knows? Right, move away. You there. Right, so what we're after is to sell some of this stuff. So that can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. And that can go. That gives us 1 million. Perfect. So does that mean I can now put some modules on top and build upwards? Or extend outwards? Modify. I think we can. So let's do that. So if we go E again, purchase new. God, there's some nice stuff. Reactors. Voltage join. Just give me an idea. Surely I can swap that out. Purchase trays. Can I? What kind of? Just thinking, what basic model do I usually buy? I get Thunderbird ones. So if I say Trade Advanced, Thunderbird, what if I request a Titan one? Oh. It cannot be done. Okay, fine. It's kind of annoying. I'm just going to get rid of that other one because it just means I get some money back in my bank pocket. So how do you then buy, say, not a Corvette, like a Titan part? I wonder. Or do I go... wait, I've got an idea. So let's head to that, and then go into purchase trade. I'll swap my Thunderbird one for a Titan one. Can I then... Really? Dang it. It's kind of frustrating actually, because I kind of want to build it up. Okay. Right, what I'm thinking is... maybe not. I think let's keep the gun there. Could do another one really. That then gives me loads of space. I don't know, man. I'd quite like to get some new fancier modules. because that means I can expand this a bit more in the right way. Don't get me wrong, it does look terrible. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, wait, because I've moved that. I need to just rejig it slightly. So if we do Corvette Workshop, modify, shift that along, shift that along, because then that gives us access to that portion. Just thinking, would it be worth, instead of doing that, doing something like that instead? Actually, yeah, because then that gives me an upstairs. Yeah, okay. So how do I internal stairway? Aha. Oh crap, ferrite dust. Okay. Maybe that's a decision for another stream, because chat, it's 3 hours, 12 minutes. What a long stream. It's been busy. It's been very busy. It's been a long one. It's been an adventure. But I'm going to call it there, because that's 3 hours and 12 minutes of pure joy. Thank you very much for watching. To anyone that's joined the stream today, you've been legendary. I do really appreciate the follows. It's not an easy thing to support a small streamer, especially one you've never heard of. So yeah, I fully appreciate any support from anyone. So, you know, if you feel like you want to come along and just enjoy the ride and play along with me, that'd be, you know, a million times better. So yeah, so for right now, I'm gonna call it there. You might see me again tomorrow as well. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining along with the stream. If you're watching the VOD, how have you made 3 hours beautiful? I don't even know. Make sure, by the way, because obviously Twitch keeps the VODs for 16 days, check out the YouTube channel on the channel page as well. And just click the button that says YouTube and it will take you there, and you can watch all the VODs that predate No Man's Sky, American Truck Simulator, and you can watch those all as well. Usually they go up to an hour. Clearly No Man's Sky cases goes up to 3, so it's worth a watch. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming along and celebrating my birthday. It's been brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream.